Hey yogis, it's Dr. Clark. I am here from duoPT&YOGA as a physical therapist and a yoga instructor to guide you in a short standing flow where we're going to focus on opening our heart. It is my belief that if you can release your energy in your body and you work really hard to align your body, you can align your mind and your spirit as well. So I think what we could all use a little more of is love for yourself, to be committed to accepting grace, to be committed to accepting where you are on your path today, right now, your good parts and your hard parts. I think if you could do that, you can give to other people even better. And what we need a lot more right now is love. So this flow is going to be all standing. It's going to be focusing on opening our heart so that we can align ourselves and hopefully open our minds a little bit too. So find a comfortable spot on your mat. And I'm alluding to this idea of accepting grace. I'm referring to grace from God, but you could just decide that the universe and the energy in the universe is coming to your way in a positive light. And I want you to come into Tadasana, drop your arms to your side, drop your shoulders away from your ears, and just be quiet. Close your eyes. And think about, while you're standing here with your eyes closed, how you are going to accept grace in whatever way that is meaningful to you. You are worthy. You are loved. You are welcoming positive energy into your body with every inhale. You are releasing every negative vibe with every exhale. Literally every inhale, pull the oxygen in, that life force to your body. Exhale, release carbon dioxide that's no longer needed. Inhale love and light. Exhale negativity and darkness. Inhale into your belly. Then your lungs, lift your chest, open your heart, maybe your shoulders roll back. Exhale, let it out. On a 4 count, inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold empty, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold empty, 1, 2, 3, 4. You be quiet. Your breath is steady. Your breath is even. We're focused and fixated on bringing all of the good energy surrounding you inside. Letting go of any of your self-doubt, any accidents that you had today, any missteps that occurred, and know that you are loved and you are worthy, and you should be thankful to yourself for taking the time to come to your mat today. As we focus on love, inhale, blink your eyes open, reach up, gaze up. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Literally press your thumbs together against your sternum. Feel that heartbeat underneath you. Feel that life force that you're generating. Roll your shoulders down and back. So we're broadening across your shoulder blades. Inhale, sweep your arms up and reach. This time, exhale, twist to the right, cactus those arms open. So we're bringing that right elbow back. Inhale, reach, gaze up. Exhale, twist left, cactus your arms. So maybe you bend the knee on the side you're rotating to. Inhale, straighten, look up, reach. Exhale, twist right. So you might bend that right knee so you get a little more twist, cactus your arms, broaden across your shoulder blades. Inhale, reach. Exhale, twist left. One more each side. Inhale, come to center, look up, reach. Exhale, open right. Inhale, reach. Exhale, left. Good. I want you to come back to center. Hands through heart center. Drop your hands at your side, Tadasana. Roll your shoulders forward and up. And then back and down. Focusing on the down. So when you roll forward and up, you feel a nice floating lift. And when you come down, you're opening your heart. Good. Two more. Roll them up and back. Roll them up and back. Good. Put your hands on your hips. We're going to do a little kind of like a standing version of cat-cow. So I want you to inhale, broaden your shoulder blades, bring your elbows together behind you, tilt your chin up, tilt your pelvis down so you're opening across your front body. As you exhale, tuck your pelvis under, bring your elbows more out to the side, hold that belly tight, tuck your chin. So we're inhale, lengthening our front body, lifting our gaze, tilting our tail up. Exhale, rounding down. Maybe you want to add your knees into it so you kind of straighten as you inhale, lift up, look up, broaden across your chest. Exhale, rolling down, maybe bend your knees a little bit as you tuck your pelvis under. How about two more? Inhale, lift. Exhale, relax, roll. Inhale, broaden and open. Exhale, rounding down. Good. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees. Inhale, reach, lift. Exhale, fold all the way through. Head is heavy, shoulders heavy. Release your lower back. Walk your feet out to the edges of your mat, maybe even off your mat. Have your toes in, your heels out. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. So just get heavy here in your forward fold. Bend your knees, grab your elbows, just hang like a rag doll. Letting your breath just flow naturally here in this forward fold. Calming our nervous system at the start of this practice. Lengthening our hamstrings, our back side. Letting your head be heavy. I want you to, on your next inhale, halfway lift. Walk both hands over to the right. Maybe turn your toes out to give yourself a little bit better of a base of support. So your hands are both towards the right side. And I want you to bring your left arm up. So we're in kind of this funky little twist here, twisting through your low spine, but maintaining that fold. So you're folded from the hips, twisted over to the right, left arm up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, both hands down to the right foot. Walk everything over to the left foot. Keep the left arm down on an inhale. Open that right arm. So you're still emphasizing that hinge at the hips, but your stretch has gone from your hamstring to your inner thigh. And you're stretching through your spine, lifting your heart. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Walk your hands back through center. Toes are turned towards the front this time. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Heel toe your feet back into the center. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees around all the way up. Reach to the tippy top. You should be at the top of your mat. Exhale, fold. We're going to start our sun salutation series here. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, step back into plank. Drop your knees if you like, lowering through your elbows down towards the ground. Inhaling cobra or up dog. Exhaling downward facing dog. On your inhale, right leg steps forward. Peel your left heel down. Inhale lifts you. So you're simultaneously grounding down through your feet and your legs while you're lifting your chest and your heart. And the tendency here is that your shoulders lift towards your ears, so purposefully push them down away from your ears. Gaze is towards the front. Inhale, lift a little more, maybe back bend a little. Exhale, frame your front foot, step back, taking your vinyasa plank down to the ground, up dog or cobra, down dog. From down dog this time, left foot steps forward, and you're lifting up. So we're in warrior one. Front leg this time is the left, knee is bent, back leg is long. The outside border of my right foot is sealed to the mat. My abs are tucked in tight, kind of knit your abdomen together, holding in your lower pelvic floor, lifting your heart, broaden across your shoulder blades, get your shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, frame your foot, step back, vinyasa. Stay in down dog for about 3 breaths. And maybe play here, bending one knee, bend the other knee. Maybe lift your heels. Press through your hands and your arms away from that ground. Dropping your heels back down. Whatever works for your process to get comfortable here in your down dog. Widen your feet to the sides of the mat. Walk your hands in just a little bit, because I want you to take your right hand across to the outside of your left ankle. And if you're holding securely with that right hand on the outside of that left ankle, you actually feel a decent stretch across your back right shoulder, as well as sort of the depth to your hamstring stretch. And then bring those hands back when you're ready to the front. Then you're going to take your left hand across to the outside of your right ankle. And again, if you are like relaxed through your upper body that's reaching, you feel this good stretch on the back side of your left shoulder and the back of your hamstrings. Bring your hands back, walk your hands back out, walk your feet back in. On an inhale, lift your heels, bend your knees, lift your gaze. Exhale, step or hop to the front of the mat in a fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, bend your knees, sit your hips, chair pose. One breath here, inhale. Exhale, stand up, hands, heart, center. Good. Let's do that one more time, a little bit quicker. Actually, we're going to do it 3 times. Relatively quickly, we'll do chair, vinyasa, right warrior, left warrior, chair, come back, okay? So, inhale, sit your hips, lift your arms. Exhale, fold, straighten your legs. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, frame your feet, step or hop back, take a vinyasa. And from your downward dog, you step forward on your inhale and lift up. Your exhale, you fold forward, frame your foot. Vinyasa comes back down. This time from down dog on your inhale, left leg comes forward and lifts. Exhale brings you down. Frame your foot. Down dog. 3 breaths. Shake your head no. Round across your shoulders. On your next inhale, lift your gaze and your heels. Bend your knees. Exhale, step or hop to the front of the mat in a fold. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold, bend your knees, sit your hips, chair. Lengthen your body. Hands can be heart center. One more inhale here, lengthen whatever you have. Exhale, drop your hands to your sides, straighten your legs. Good, that was one. Inhale, sit your hips, raise your arms. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold, frame your feet. Step or hop back. Take your vinyasa from down dog. Right leg forward on an inhale, warrior one. Lift your heart. Exhale, frames your foot. Step back, vinyasa. This time from down dog, inhale, left foot forward. Bring you up. Lift your heart. Exhale, frame your foot. Step back, vinyasa. 3 breaths. Always option for child's pose if you feel like you want to come to the mat, but we're going to mostly do a standing class, so that's up to you. If you feel like child's pose is calling you, take it. Shake your head out or roll your head on the mat. When you're ready, our next inhale is going to lift us so that our exhale brings us to the front of the mat in a fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, sit your hips, raise your heart, chair pose. Inhale here. Exhale, hands come down, heels come down, stand tall. One more. Inhale, sit your hips, lift your arms, maybe your heels. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, step or hop back, taking your vinyasa and from down dog. Inhale, right leg steps forward, Virabhadrasana, 1, lift. Exhale, fold, take your vinyasa. This time from down dog, left leg brings you up, Virabhadrasana, left. Frame your foot, step back, do your flow. Down dog, 3 breaths. That was our last sun salutation. Shake out whatever you need to. Remember, you're still lifting. Yoga poses are always a combination of grounding and lifting. Like life. Ground yourself, raise the vibration, right? Lift up your love. Inhale, lift your heels and your gaze. Bend your knees. Exhale, step or hop, front of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, sit your hips, chair pose. Maybe lift your heels, shoulders away from your ears. One more inhale. Exhale, hands, heart center. So you're nice and at the top of your mat. Inhale, reach, lift your gaze. Exhale as your hands come to heart center, hop your feet apart. I want you to turn your toes out. We're going to move in and out of temple, or goddess pose, it's called a couple different things. Really, it's a power squat, okay? So don't get too nervous about what the pose is called. It's a really good strengthening pose for your hips. And it's a really good way if our legs are grounding us for us to broaden our chest and open our heart. So I want you to inhale, lift your arms and your gaze. And as you exhale, sit, open your arms into those goalposts. So when I do this, if I gaze down out of the corner of my eye, I see my knee, but my knees are tracking backwards towards my pinky toe so I can see my big toe. So it's an opening in your hip. It's a strengthening in your thighs and your glutes. So that's the leg hold. Your arms, as they come down into cactus arms or goalpost arms, I want you to think about your shoulders, instead of being up here, push them down away from your ears. Take your elbows, if you can see them in front of you, bring them back so you can barely see them out of the corner of your eyes, and maybe even a little farther. Broaden across that chest. I didn't forget you're in a squat. Inhale, reach, lift, gaze up. Exhale, sit, squat, open your chest and your heart. Inhale, reach, lift, lengthen. Exhale is the powerful part as you sit, but don't hold your breath. So the whole time you're going up, you're inhaling, and then you're exhaling. Inhale, exhale. Again, inhale, exhale. Got one more in you. When you come down this time, you know what I'm going to say. Hold it. Okay? Now, if it's too much on the arms, you can bring your hands heart center. You can drop your hands down towards your thighs. You can clasp your hands behind you for a different heart opener. So this still in a bind, my hands are clasped behind me. My shoulders are down away from my ears and coming back into my pockets. Okay? 3, 2, 1. Inhale, straighten and lift. This time, exhale, fold. Come to the front. Make your heels and toes squared off. So they're in a straight line. And I want you to just let your body fold forward. Keep your weight equal on all points of your foot. So you don't want too much weight on your heels or too much weight on your toes. So kind of play with that and find like the happy medium. And depending on how low you go, maybe your forearms are on the ground, maybe your head is on the ground, maybe you're propped up on blocks or your ottoman or whatever you have at home. That's totally fine. Just feel heavy in your head and your shoulders as your hips open. Inhale, halfway lift. We're going to bring ourselves to the right. So turn your turn your heels in and your toes out. Okay? And we're actually lifting the left toes up towards the sky. So I'm in Skandasana. This is like a nice hip opener. So my right foot, my heel comes up on this, which is okay. I use my right arm to push that hip open. And my left leg is long with my toes up, okay? Now, here's a whole bunch of options to transition to the other side. You can stay down here and walk your hands to the other side. So now my left leg is bent, my left elbow pushes my left leg open, my right leg is long, my toes are up. The other option is you can press yourself back up and then come back down. Or you can stay kind of low and go side to side. Okay? I do not care how you do it. I just really like this stretch because it opens your hips, lengthens your leg, and really makes you think about how do you keep your chest and heart lifted when you're low. Now that is a life lesson. How do you keep yourself lifted when life is pushing you down? You have to mentally, physically, emotionally commit to it, right? And you're just changing when you're ready, right, left, back and forth. And just make sure you've done an equal number, both sides, right and left. Let's make sure we get in one more on each side. We're just stretching to your degree, whatever feels good. Okay, now we're over on the left, and I want you to turn even more to the left. So you come in to your Runner's lunge on the left, and I want you to leave your right hand down and lift your left arm open. So my left knee is bent to 90, my right leg is long, my right hand is down, my left arm is up in a twist. From this twist, I want you to move slowly and carefully into a left side plank. And when you've had enough of that, come to plank and take a vinyasa. And then we'll do the other side. So from down dog, I want you to inhale your right leg up, step it forward. You're in a lunge, keep your left hand down, bring your right arm up. So right leg bent to 90, left leg long, left hand down, right arm up. Twist and lift your heart. When you're ready, maybe that left hand comes in a little bit more, but just really secure your core and lift your hips to move into that side plank. Okay, maybe roll your wrists. And when you've had enough, plank, vinyasa, down dog. Beautiful. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left leg steps through. Windmill your arms, warrior two on the left. Okay. Inhale, flip your front palm. Exhale, peaceful warrior. Inhale, straighten your front leg long, stretch that side body. And now windmill your hands around. You're gonna move right into Trikonasana, triangle on the left. So maybe a block under your left hand or your hands on your shin. Twist through your spine, I just prepared you for that. And lift your heart. Maybe gaze at your upper hand or gaze down. Like you're getting squeezed on either side of you so you're secure and lifted. On your next inhale, gaze down at your front foot, bend your knee, come back into warrior two on the left. Inhale, turn your toes in, reach up. Exhale, right toes out, warrior two on the right. Inhale, flip your front palm. Exhale, float back, peaceful. Inhale, straighten your right leg. Exhale, your arms windmill, Trikonasana on the right. It does not have to be the same on the right and the left. It's probably not going to be the same on the right and the left. One arm might be tighter, one leg might be tighter, one hip might be tighter, one toe might be sore. I have no idea, but don't hold yourself to this ridiculous standard that the right and the left have to be the same. You don't. And they're probably not going to be. Now, do you want to strive to work through and do some stretching? Maybe. Do you want to personally work through some sort of issue or injury? Maybe, but don't hold yourself to the standard that the right and the left are the same. They're probably not. Gaze down at your front foot. Inhale, bend your knee. Exhale, come up, warrior two. Inhale, straighten your leg, reach. Exhale, fold. We're in that wide-legged forward fold again. We're not going to stay here too long. Inhale, half lift. Heel toe your feet together. Nice and slow. When you get there, you're going to bend your knees. You're going to slowly roll all the way up to standing, lifting your shoulders up towards your ears. And then exhaling, pushing them down. Okay, good. I'm going to roll my toes out a little bit, roll my shoulders out a little bit. Let's do a balance pose. I'm going to walk you through tree. I'm going to ground on the right foot. So this is my grounding. Everyone's left leg. Balance on your left toes and turn your hip out. Okay? Now you make a choice. Keep your toes there. Lift them to your lower leg. Lift them to your upper leg. Or even place that heel on the inside of your right thigh. Okay? You're grounding down through your standing leg. And when you're ready, you're lifting your heart, maybe your arms, maybe your gaze, definitely your thoughts and your good vibes up, out, shine them out. Like if you were a Care Bear, you would just be shooting out positive energy right now. Right? We all need it. Let it out. Smile. It's okay. Feel how strong you are, but feel how light you feel. Grasp all that energy in your hands above your head. Pull it down to your heart. Awesome. Inhale that left leg up and bend. We're going to exhale into warrior 3. So press that left leg back. Your right leg is still grounded. Your arms can stay at your heart. They can fly behind you. They can shoot out in front of you. Whatever feels good for a couple of breaths. And then slowly, carefully, left foot comes back to meet the right. Hands are at your heart. We'll do the other side. So tree, ground down left, right hip, externally rotate. Decide where you want your leg. You are not perfect. Shocker. The right and the left might look different. They might feel different. And quite frankly, sometimes asymmetry is a little bit fun, right? So honestly, as a physical therapist, if I was to work with you, I may need to help you work through some tightness, some stiffness, some injury or something, but I just don't want you to feel like you have to do everything exactly the same on the right and the left. Lift your heart, arms, gaze. That is just not how it always works out. That goal is not always attainable, but you're still perfect on the inside. You're still full of goodness and love and light that you're lifting into the universe right now. And you're going to take your hands and grasp above your head and then pull it back into your heart. And then you're going to bring your right leg to the front, your hip and knee flexed. And as you exhale, you're going to press it back behind you like you're stamping that right foot on the wall with your hips level. And decide where you want your arms just for a few breaths until you bring your right foot to meet the left and your hands at your heart. We're going to finish with some standing stretches. So I want you to inhale, lift, grab your left wrist, exhale, fold to the right, lift your gaze and your heart. Inhale back through center, grab your right wrist, exhale, fold to the left. Inhale, come through center, grab the left wrist. One more time, fold right. Lengthen your right side. So my left heel is sealed down and I'm stretching through my hip, through my body, through my shoulder, all the way out to my wrist. And when you inhale and lengthen, feel taller, grab your right wrist, keep your right foot sealed to the ground as you fold to the left, lengthening from your wrist to your toes. Inhale, lift and reach. Exhale, twist to the right. So I'm just going to put my left hand on my right hip. I'm just going to put my right hand in the small of my back. I'm going to gaze over my right shoulder. On an inhale, bring your chin back to center. Untwist your arms, reach into the sky. This time as you exhale, twist left. So my right hand comes to my left hip. My left hand is in the small of my back, or it's really wrapped around to my opposite hip. Gaze over your left shoulder, twisting through your spine. When you're ready, inhale brings your gaze back first. Undo your twist. One more inhale, reach. As you exhale, bring your hands to heart center, Tadasana, where we started. Close your eyes. I hope you feel lengthened. I hope you feel energized. I hope you feel loved. I hope you feel ready to accept whatever you have to do on this day. I hope you understand how important it is to take this time for yourself, and I'm grateful you chose to spend that time with me. I hope you accept the grace available to you. Love yourself more truly, more deeply, more honestly, and then you can give that to other people. That is my goal. That is my mission. That is my mantra. Be the love. Feel the love. Give the love. And know love. A few breaths here. It is customary to close our practice by saying Namaste. It means the light and the love inside of me sees, honors, and cherishes the light and the love inside of you. If that feels good to you, we can bow to each other and say Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for subscribing to this channel. Thank you for inspiring me to keep going and making more yoga for you. And thank you for sharing your time with me. Much appreciated. I'll see you guys later. Have a good day.